question I get often is why 3 different appraisers can give you 3 different values for the very same property. If you're puzzled by this, you're not alone. So why don't we unpack this little mystery? Firstly, understand that real estate valuation isn't a single fixed number, it's a range. Just like you wouldn't pay a single fixed price for a luxury car, you shouldn't expect an exact number for a property's value. It's just not possible. A property's value can vary depending on multiple factors, from market conditions to buyer demand. There's a whole gamut of them. But mostly it's a business decision, but an emotional feeling for the most part. Plus, it's not all about size. But before we blame appraisers, know this. If I ask 3 experienced real estate agents to value a property, especially something unique, chances are high that they'd also come up with 3 different figures. Why is this? Because real estate valuation is as much of an art as it is a science. Factors like the quality of comparable sales and market adjustments play a huge role. Some appraisers just do it better than others, so they'd say, but using more accurate comps and making smarter adjustments. Maybe they're not even from the area, which happens a lot. But certainly, here are 3 different methods appraisers commonly use to evaluate a home. The first is the sales comparison approach. This method involves comparing the property in question to similar properties, comps that have recently sold in the area. The second is the cost approach. This calculates what it would cost to build an identical property from scratch in today's prices, including the land value and depreciation. The third is the income approach, often used for investments or rental properties. This approach considers the income the property is expected to generate. Also, there's different ways appraisers measure the square footage of a home. Yes! Don't get out of here. This is true. And this can also lead to variations in the appraisal price. So here are 3 different points related to measuring a home's size. The first is GLA, the gross living area. And this is measured from the exterior walls, and this includes all heated and cooled spaces in the home, but generally excludes garages, porches, or unfinished areas. The second is interior measurements. Some appraisers might measure a home size from the interior walls, which would not include the thickness of the external walls and therefore yields a smaller square footage. Yes, wild, why do they do that? The third is usable space. Another approach may include only using usable space, potentially excluding areas with sloped ceilings or others that limit functionality. So what's the bottom line? While appraisals can vary, it's critical to understand why. So that's why you're all here, right? Sure, you've got some thoughts and questions on this, and I want to hear them. So leave your comments below and let's talk about it.